What's up, guys? This is Ninja Owner Ninja, and I just have a video, a real quick mention. Hopefully, it will be quick. Basically, I wanted to show there is a video. Let's see, it's by Veritasium. Veritasium is an idiot. This video might be old. I don't know. I'll check right now. It's a minute ago. Okay. So Veritasium 20 million has 90,000 views. It's going up constantly right now. But anyways, what I wanted to illustrate was already in this video, and I've been watching for 10 minutes, but already he's talking about microchips and engineering, and already in 10 minutes, two times, this right here that I paused so that you can hear is the second time that he has mentioned how they have a paywall on intelligence. Now, this is something that AI should know and that knowledge should be known, but because they want to make money, they are starving humanity of this knowledge, the paywall. And that's basically what I wanted to point out. So, what I wanted to first point out, actually, let's see, okay, 10 minutes is where I stopped. So remember 10 minutes. So here, you'll notice.
On chiplet.
This is a magnet. And if I take like a laser,
I remember.
The laser has a wavelength of around 650 nanometers.
I remember learning about these waves. But the thing I wanted to point out was that these waves are part of how microchips are being made. This is knowledge that they knew, but yet they wanted to go and show us this. I was like, oh, well, why is this? Like, explain to us, why is this? Hey, dumb people, us smart people can't figure this out, so tell us how it's working, and then we can put it behind a paywall, and that's basically what's going on. That's why the world sucks. Okay? So now,
When light crosses from one medium to another, say from air to glass, it and on street
So it seemed like this
stumbled on a paper by Jim.
work.
But around 1983, Kinoshita stumbled on a paper by Jim Underwood and Troy Barbie.
what I wanted to say was this paper, paywall. I can almost promise you this by paywall. I'm sure that it's available now, or there's, but this is a paper from 1983. Why is it just available? Why was it available from the beginning of time? Or the second it was made, why wasn't it made for everybody? Like, imagine if everyone knew this. Imagine how much more scientists and doctors we would have if this was common knowledge. But because you guys have a paywall and want to make money off of this knowledge, we're starving.
Their work focused on special mirrors that could reflect X-rays with a wavelength of 4.48 nanometers.
So the details don't really matter. The point is that the light, the light passing, and how light travels, and if it's a wave, or whatever, it's all illusionary bullshit trying to trick you into giving them, the rich, information, basically. And the reason why Veritasium is doing so well is because he's stupid and he's not questioning these things that I'm questioning. This is why I don't do well and why I don't take off is because I will bark at the owner of the mansion. You know what I'm saying? You can't park there, sir, so I will make sure you hear about it. I will make sure you hear the noise. They don't like that. They want to park there, and it's just shut up. Here's a $500. Shut the fuck up. Go away. Because $500 ain't nothing to you. This is Jeffrey Epstein in a nutshell. This is basically what it is, people. This is why you need to what's called like my content, share my content, and promote my content because they won't fucking take it. All their algorithms make sure to exclude me um, because they have systems and what's it called? Um, there is a what's the word I want to look for? Um, basically, I can't think of the word. A mob. There you go. There is a mob that is in control of like the algorithm. They have artificial control of the algorithm. What they do is the algorithm will go in and ruin a channel by sending a false hit, basically, where they go in and thumbs down your channel, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down. So now you're negative, basically. Whereas some other channel will pay them $1,000 and they'll get a hit of a bonus, a plus, an algorithm. That's what you're basically paying for. The bots are there to basically screw with the algorithm, basically. And there's a mob that exists that will inflate that. That's what we're seeing. That's what the world is. Anyways, that's why Bernie Sanders can fill a stadium but not a chat room, right? That's why we have President Trump. It's because they control the systems. Anyways, that's what I want to point out. So, there you go. Oops. There you go. Be well, be happy, be safe. I'm out. Don't let the door hit you, or let's put you in peace.